Hey friends, how are you? My name is Elizabeth. Welcome to the channel. So, I did several readings today, and I keep seeing it come out, trying to come out in the readings. So there's a few of you that are on the love kick, that are really wanting some further insights and some more information on that. So we're going to jump into the Burning Heart Love Oracle here. We're going to see who's saying what. Now, this could be you wanting to say this to your person or this person, or this could be something that this person might want to tell you. It just really depends on you, babes. So, you know the rules of tarot. Don't need me to tell you. Let's jump in it. See what's going on. I just want one to flip out. I can't go another day without you. This is you. I feel like that's you. Because you're the one asking the questions. I won't tell nobody. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So you've done something and you're upset about it. They're upset about it. And it created, this could be platonic. This doesn't have to be romantic. I've been manifesting you. So you've been thinking a lot about it, huh? Here's the problem with that, sweetheart. If you're wanting to connect with somebody and explain your side, and they're not wanting to, you've got yourself in an endless loop here. And that's the reason why I keep cycling back. You're manifesting more of what you don't want. And that's because this person also has free will. Okay? I was selfish and stuck in my ego. So you've come to a realization here. Now, I seen this card just a minute ago on the split. I underestimate how important you are in my life. I underestimate it. So, I'm going to stop apologizing. If I rub you the wrong way, then I rub you the wrong way. If you can't take it for what it is, then I'm not the reader for you, okay? I'm here to help people evolve. Help people understand their feelings and their emotions. So, obviously, you've done something here. You regret doing it. The person on the other end of this isn't wanting to listen to you. And you're trying to manifest this person back in. You're trying to reason with yourself. But, honey, if you're trying to manifest somebody back in, you're manifesting a connection or a reconnect with this person. Here's the problem that I see with it. Because of the urgency or the needs or the throat chakra. Somebody don't want me to tell you this. Hold on, because I'm going to tell you this. If you truly want this person to come back to see, they don't want me saying this, honey. Woo! I'm saying it anyway, okay? It's low level, dirty energy. That's probably within you. That doesn't want me to tell you how to free yourself, okay? I'm fixing to tell you how. If you're really wanting to manifest this person back into your reality, back into your hemisphere, then the best thing you could do is let it go. Set yourself free from it. Allow it to go. Quit playing it over and over and over and over and over in your mind. Because when you're manifesting, and you clearly say that you're manifesting, okay, you're trying to create a situation to where this person will come back in, so you can either run into them or they'll call you or whatever the case may be, okay? What you're creating is more of what you don't want because of the replay, the mind chatter, okay? So we need to stop doing that and release yourself from it. Forgive yourself, babe. Forgive yourself, because if you can forgive yourself, then you're able to manifest someone in that can forgive you. You see how this works? What's going on inside us is definitely what's going on outside us. So if you're not able to forgive yourself, if you're needing this person's forgiveness in order to forgive yourself, what makes you think that person's able to do it? You have to be able to forgive yourself. You don't have to. All you're going to do is create more of what you don't want, and that's somebody that can't forgive you because you can't do it for yourself. So I implore you to manifest what it is you want, the desire you want, by forgiving yourself for whatever it is that you did. Okay? Okay. Now we're checking in and see what this person's got to say. They're saying, I don't want to be toxic anymore. So they probably have their guard up. They don't want to fight and argue with you. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So see, it's a mutual. It's a mutual. They miss a lot of things about you. But at this point, they have their guard up because they can't continue to do it. Whatever. I kind of feel like it was just bickering and arguing. It's just always at odds, but you're used to being around each other. And I was selfish and stuck in my ego. What'd you do? Well, I'm not going to read all those, because that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to take a sneak peek. I want to hold you. I really do care, even though I don't show it. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. So see, you're manifesting this person and they're coming back towards you. Now, what kind of outcome are you wanting? Forgive yourself, babes. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. The distance between us kills me. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. That's you. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I'm ready to take my mask off. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Okay, so that's all this person's. I'm scared you'll reject me. So this person's trying to clear their head. Okay? They're trying to get a better understanding. You're understanding that you sabotaged the connection because it was intense. I want to hold you. I want to hold you. And they left. Someone could have left. I really do care, even though I don't show it. It's back to that. Okay, so there was definitely the love language is different. The love language is different here. You might want to read the 5 love languages so you can understand this person's love language, because I feel like that's the only blockage here. I don't feel like you did anything that's really bad. It's just it was repetitive. It was something that was continuous, and this person kind of feels like you didn't value them because you weren't able to speak their love language. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Well, you're trying to manifest them, and that's the reason why they're not responding to you. It's because there was someone else. Looks like that relationship is toxic. And that could be the reason why they don't want to be toxic anymore. It feels to me like they've realized from this karmic relationship that they're in just how untoxic your relationship was. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. So I feel like there was a lot of good memories. It's just there was a little bit. Don't take it the wrong way, but if you do, that's okay. You were a little bit selfish here. It was all about you, kind of like the conversation. What plans were going to be made. Like, you always had a plan. Let's go here, let's do this, let's go here, let's do that. But did you ever ask that person what their plans was, or what they felt like doing, or, you know, allowed them the space to show you certain parts of themselves? You're saying they deserve better than the person that they're with. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull a few tarot. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Yep. Definitely ghosted. Someone's really spent a lot of time thinking. Really. And I feel like that's you. But on the cool, so have they. So have they. They just went and gotten something else. And it was to take the sting away. Because they wanted to prove something to themselves. But they didn't really realize it. That's the reason why they went and got caught up in a karmic. It's the only reason why you get caught up in a karmic. Because there's something that you need to learn for yourself. So you continuously go back to them and search into them and try to build into them. But that's because you're trying to prove something to yourself or to this person. That's the reason why they become karmic. You're really wanting to heal the situation. It's like now you make the choice. It's not too late, just so you know. It's not too late. They're just tied up right now. So, do I feel like you'll be able to get your forgiveness? Yeah. They'll give it to you eventually. They just can't do it right now. So, in the meantime, I feel like the best thing you can do is to forgive yourself. And release it. And see how quick they come back. You'd be surprised. Six of Swords. The World. Spirit's telling you just what I said. Seven of Pentacles. Judgment. Get away from it. In order to get away from it, to close down the cycle, okay, to start a new chapter within the situation and for yourself, it's going to take some time, but you can't be freed from it. Someone will be answering that call. The seed has already been planted. This person's already aware that you're wanting, because obviously you reached out to them. They're aware, and they will be calling you. It's just going to be a minute. What else? High Priestess. Seven of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. The Star. There's a High Priestess in your energy that's trying to help you work through. And if there's not one, there's not a High Priestess in your energy, then that's your intuition. Your intuition's telling you, it's guiding you, it's telling you some things that could have played a significant role in the separation between the two of you. Okay? The High Priestess is trying to reveal that information to you so that you can master it, so that you're no longer held to it, held and bound to it. Eight of Swords. It limits you. That's why you're limited at this time. So you really need to pay attention to your intuition. And if you don't understand how to your intuition, or can hear your intuition, or you're not there yet, then there is a High Priestess that is helping you. Five of Cups in the reverse to release it. You're limiting yourself. You're putting limitations on yourself as to how to make yourself feel better or how to free yourself. You feel like the only way that you can actually be freed from this is for this person to acknowledge you. Well, they're acknowledging you. They just can't verbalize it. They can't come into your space right now. We have the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, King of Cups. Is this a rebuttal? Somebody's got a rebuttal here. Okay, we can talk about it, babes. It's okay. I'm down. You feel like this person has made a different decision, has gone in a different way. You feel like this person has you blocked because of many other things, for this, that, and the other. This person's confused. They don't know what they want. Is that a projection? Possibly. Because as I see it, this person has a lot of love, and they know exactly what they want. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of being able to have the strength and the courage to see something differently here. Not that they put you in a third party, but there is a third party energy that is involved, which we already know that, right? Okay, the Divine's really working on them, and this is kind of like a timeout period for this person. Even though they're caught up in something, they're really stuck, and the Divine is using this time to actually get them to sit with themselves, because they're not happy in the situation that they're in, okay? But they're kind of stuck in it. And so the Divine's using that, or their higher self is using that as a golden opportunity to get this person to actually understand what it is they truly want, so that the two of you can come back together and be able to work through things on a more level playing field. So I see that you've made all these realizations, and you've come all this distance because you understand that there was a breakage, there was a miscommunication of some sort. You weren't able to speak the same love language. But I kind of feel like it's on both sides. This person didn't actually speak your love language either. I don't feel like that they've come to that realization and understanding yet. They're just willing to see your side, but they haven't come to the conclusion that they had a role in it as well. Because it takes two to tango, babe. It takes two to tango. We have the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Moving away from this is going to give you some kind of inner peace, though. Just allowing things to calm down. And this is going to allow you to set some kind of boundaries. Maybe you're needing to set some boundaries within yourself, especially when it comes to thinking about and reminiscing and holding on to this person. Stand up for what you truly believe in. You may end up walking away from it. That's what you may find out. Because there is an opportunity that's going to be presented to you by a King of Swords here. Someone that knows their truth. They're offering up something. But it's not until they accept it for themselves. They have a clear understanding of where they stand. And until this person has enough time out to sit with themselves and to actually realize that the relationship that they're in is karmic, that they had a role in the split between the two of you, then this isn't going to come back together. They're going to continue to reject it because they don't know how. They're rejecting the boundaries you set, but they don't understand why. You don't understand why they're rejecting the boundaries that you set. They're healthy boundaries, you see. And when you've learned certain things about yourself, you're allowed to set healthy boundaries. It's hard to establish healthy boundaries in a toxic relationship. And I'm not saying this was a real bad toxic relationship. I don't feel like it was. This person or you just had some toxic ways. The love language, like I said, wasn't the same. And there was misunderstandings, miscommunication. And that's because y'all were operating from two different places. The place that this person was in at the time, 2020 again, was similar to the way you had left them. Okay? So you've had more than one go around with this person. You reconnected with this person. You set in some boundaries. Is that what it is? And now you're feeling guilty for setting that boundary? Well, don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. You did the right thing by setting the boundary, because I see what it is, and I agree with you. So it's now this person, they didn't like the boundary, they went a different way, they got caught up in a karmic. Now the divine is able to work with them because they've got themselves so knee deep into it that they can't pull themselves out of it just like that. So in their downtime, in their free time, 21, I don't know why it keeps happening in all my readings, they are left to sit with it. And they are. And they're realizing some things here. They're realizing that what you were asking wasn't much, wasn't difficult for them to offer that and give that to you, because you weren't asking for much. It was reasonable. The boundaries that you were putting in place were very reasonable. And there's no reason why this person couldn't give you that if they truly wanted you. Now, I'm going to set myself aside because I have a different point of view from this point on. This person didn't value you when y'all were with them, but they do now. Okay? I feel like they did value you, just not to the fullest. They didn't actually see the value in you, and that the relationship with you wasn't necessarily toxic. They just viewed it as toxic, or because they were being unfulfilled because y'all couldn't just communicate here, the communication lines. And that's because, I'll say it now, I'll say it all the time, the amount of healing that you've gone through. Okay? Let's see what else comes out. You could run into them somewhere. You could see them at a distance. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It could spark something. As the days go by, the more and more time that they invest in thinking about things, the more and more they're starting to love themselves. They're starting to love themselves more. That's the reason why they don't want to be toxic anymore. This karmic relationship has actually helped them. It's going to help y'all evolve. See? Reconnect. Ooh. Tell me, Hotone. Hotone. The devil was attached to it, y'all. Let me step aside. Because when stuff like that, I want to get in and just be like, I'm going to put my dukes up and fight for y'all. But I got to step aside because they're going to get the message out. So, they're realizing the third-party situations were toxic. It looks like, and I wasn't going to say this, I wasn't going to blast you like this, but in order for you to see that this message is for you, you were fully aware that they were involved with others, and you set at the boundary that would not fly, that you would be the one and the only. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the reason why I said that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you setting the boundary that this person can't be living with someone else, or they can't be dating other people, or whatever, because you know what you want and what it is you're after. And if you're going to build into something, then you're trying to build into something that's solid. And having these outside energies is not something solid. It's very toxic because it creates problems. And you're fully aware of that. So you set this boundary with this individual. This individual fought it. They didn't believe the same. They went on their separate way. Whatever. Fine. They didn't like the boundary you set. But they've set with this third party that they've gotten involved with. They've gotten involved when. Anyways, involved with. And now they're forced to deal with the repercussions of that. Okay. They're actually evaluating things, and they're seeing things now that what you were asking of them to have an experience and to be around you was not a lot. Not a lot at all. Whereas opposed before, because they didn't realize what you meant to them to the degree that you meant to them. Because here I hurt you and I didn't realize it. They didn't realize that they were hurting you by having these other energies that they were involved with. Whether they were still connected or trying to disconnect or whatever the case may be, it does not matter. The thought or the idea that this person was still going to entertain that without making you queen, that's painful. Because you deserve that queen spot. You don't deserve to be humiliated and treated like this as a third party. And they're seeing that now. Seven of Swords. 26. I don't ever see numbers, and I don't do angel numbers or none of that. Numbers aren't my thing. Not like that. But I say them for those that it resonates for. Okay. So don't ask me to go into depth, because I'm not going to go into depth on numbers, because I use numbers in a different way. We'll just put it that way. Yeah, I mean, they're seeing why they held back, and it's not what they want. They're not happy. They're not fulfilled. They had a sense of peace. When they were with you, they were comfortable. Things were good. I don't know why you think you were being selfish. You think you were being selfish, and I feel like you were wrong there. I'm seeing that. I don't feel like you were selfish at all, sweetheart. We have the Lovers. Somebody's making some kind of choice here, huh? Somebody's stressed out about communicating this. communicating something here. So they're unsure if they're going to. So, they have the option, they have the choice, they have a desire. Okay, with the Lovers. There's also a desire that's attached to the Lovers. Especially when it comes in as a choice. Because there's other ways that a tarot card can tell you a choice, like the Two of Wands or the Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. But with the Lovers, there's a desire that's attached to that choice. And so someone really does desire to communicate 28. But they're stressed out about it. They're completely caught up. And they're caught up in some small-minded games that somebody's playing with them. And about to figure something out here. They're unsure, but they're about to figure it out. Looks like the choice that they went towards was someone that just flat out does not care. Does their own thing. Basically the same thing they were doing to you, sweetheart. It's come out in another reading I did a couple days ago. Same thing they did to you. Okay, you're about to receive something. 29. And here it is. What we don't know, because these come face down. That's the way I read card draw. Oh, 3 of Wands. 5 of Swords. Oh, 10 of Cups. 8 of Swords. So, Six of Pentacles. What I'm understanding and what I hear and what I feel. They gave very little. They didn't reciprocate. And whoever they went towards didn't either. So they've been on the other end of that. Because at the other end of this, we have the Eight of Swords. They're not sure. They feel really bad. And they're trying to look forward. And every time they try to picture themselves in the future with this person, they run into some internal conflict. You know what that internal conflict is? When they picture themselves looking forward, they picture you. They don't picture that other person. It's you. They deny it. They try to push it out. That's the reason why this person is really focusing on understanding their Ten of Cups. They understand that you're their Ten of Cups and not what they're in. But they feel like their hands are tied. So I feel like we need to see a little bit. There's something here that you're having questions about. So tell me what the question the collective or the viewers wanting to know. You're trying to feel optimistic about it. You're wanting to communicate, but you're blocked. You feel blocked. And you are. You are blocked at this time. That's the answer you're looking for. The answer is yes, you're blocked. They have you blocked. Will you stay that way? I don't feel so. I don't believe so. It won't be until this person comes to terms with things. And they're struggling to deal with the toxic relationship, the karmic that they went through. They're fully aware of who you are and what you are and what you mean to them. Careful in the reverse. They were non-committal for a reason. Something in their home life is the reason why they couldn't commit. They're stressed out about learning it though. About this, they're trying to learn the lesson on what it's like to actually commit, to be fully committed to something, because they're wanting something stable as well, but what they're dealing with is not. Strength card. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. They value you. They do. They see you. They see you as someone that is strong, has a lot of courage. Someone that could give them what they seek, the solid foundation that they seek. Someone that they can have passion for. And I say they because you need to hear it. Because that's exactly the way you feel. Alright, my lovelies. I do hope this helps. Leave in the comments. Let me know. Tell me where you're from. Tell me if it resonates. I mean, let's communicate. I do all the talking here all the time. Some of y'all can talk too. I'll let you. Until we meet again. Toodaloo-hoos.